shoulder circles to get going first, to go with beginning. All right. 10 shoulder circles one way, 10 shoulder circles the other way. And then what I want you to do then is 10 flies diagonally. Okay, just open up the chest cavity. Okay. There. And then from there, I then want you to go into like a T-shaped fly. Just so we're getting all the different angles, right? Again, just getting the shoulders warmed up. Okay. Just 10 or 15 or so of those. Okay, and then once we've done those, I'd like you then to do your hip circles. So just like your hula hoop, okay, just so we're getting a bit of rotation in the hip, okay, a bit of movement, loosening everything off. 10 one way and then 10 the reverse way. Okay, it's nice and controlled, nothing too crazy to start with. And then from there, what I'd like you to do is put your hand on a wall, okay? Do your leg swings, so kicking back and forth. Focus on squeezing that bum. Okay, as you kick back, squeeze the bum. Okay, and the other side, kicking back, squeezing bum. About 10 or so on each side again. Good. Okay, and then from there, I want you then to kick out to the side. There. Okay. 10 again on each side. Okay, so you do the opposite side as well. Okay, good. And then what I'd like you then to do is just take your feet apart, okay? And then we're just going to go side to side, putting a bit of weight on each side. So we're going to lean one side, just pushing the, bending the knee, just pushing the bum out a little bit. Stretching the inside of the thighs, okay? There to there. Nice controlled movement. Nothing crazy. Nice and controlled. Okay. About 5 or 6 times each way. A bit more than enough. Okay. Good. Right, and then we'll do one final one just to make sure the hips all ready to go. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just seat down into a squat position. Okay, you put your hands either on the floor or on the top of your toes. I want you to make sure your elbows are pushing on the inside of your thighs, and then we're just going to raise our bums up in the air. Okay, stretching the hamstrings. Bums down. Up in the air. Down. Bum in the air. Okay, down again. And then up. Good. Okay. Just getting everything ready to go. Okay, good. Okay then, guys. So, just to run you through the cards, okay? So, as normal, with the cards, okay, the suits, you have an exercise for each suit that we've just set up. Okay, the numbers will be 1 to 10 as normal. The Jack will be 12. The Queen will be 14. The King will be 16. The Ace will be 20s. Okay. The very first exercise will be your hearts, which is your squats. Okay. So what we want to do, feet apart. Okay, in whatever position is comfortable for you. If your feet feel better turned out, then just turn your feet out, that's fine. All right. Just make sure that when you're sitting down to about 90 degrees, okay? So you're going down to there, and then driving back up, down to there, driving back up, all right? So that's going to be your hearts, okay? If you want to add a bit of weight in and push yourself a bit more, you can add some weight in, but that's down to you guys, that's your choice, okay? The next one up is your crossover crunches, okay? So the diamonds will be crossover crunches. So all you're going to do with those on your back, okay, lying on the floor. From there, the very basic movement will be with your hand, okay, going over the knee. So it'll be there, okay. Focus on squeezing those abdominal muscles, okay. So squeezing the tummy, then just raising the shoulders a couple of inches off the floor. Or if you don't want to do it like that, you can put your fingers on your head and make it a little bit harder, okay? And then just work up, rotate opposite knee to elbow, okay? If you want to make it one more step on harder again, you can have your feet up, okay? And then go there, taking the elbow to knee again, just with your feet raised, okay? And then if you want to make it really hard, okay, you just keep your body off the floor, that 2 to 3 inches permanently, okay? And just rotate there, left and right, just keeping the tension in the stomach muscles, okay? You do whatever you feel you have the ability to do, all right? But that last one's like a lot more advanced, okay? With the crossover crunches as well, you'll do that number on each side, okay? So whatever number on the card you get is on each side, all right? Not total. So you're going to have nice achy abs tomorrow. Next one up is your clubs, okay? So that'll be a kettlebell swing, all right? So all you're going to do is get your dumbbell. I'm going to use a toilet roll. So all you'll do with the dumbbell is use your hips, okay? So you'll go hips backwards there, pushing through the hips, okay? Allowing the arms just to swing, okay? So the hips are what drives the momentum and moves the arms. So the arms just act as a pendulum. All right. Just focus on taking your butt backwards and pushing through. The power from the hip thrusting action from there to there, okay, is going to be the part that makes the arms move. So don't try and lift them up in the air. And then the very final one is your spades, which will be a standing tricep extension. Okay. Now, what you're going to do with these is basically if you've got a dumbbell, just cusp the dumbbell so the head of the dumbbell sits on top of your hands, on top of your palms, okay? So you'll cusp it like that. From that position, you go overhead, okay? And then you lower it down behind your head there, up and lock out and squeeze the back of the arms. So down, up, lock out arms, okay? There, lock out, all right? So it just makes it nice and easy, all right? You can do the same if it's a kettlebell. It doesn't need to be a dumbbell kettlebell. It could be a bottle of water or something else. Just make sure you're just focusing on squeezing the back of the arms at the top, all right? Everyone good to go? We all good? Thumbs up? Yeah? Good. Fantastic. Right. Okay, I'll just give the cards a quick shuffle. Just make sure that they are all mixed up, because it should be. And don't worry if you forget what one of the exercises are. I'll remind you, so don't worry. Right. Okay. Right, guys. Let's get cracking. Right. First up then is... Oh, bad. That's a bad deal. Ace of spades. So that means you've got 20 of the tricep extensions first, okay? So 20 tricep extensions. So you're going to cusp the dumbbell, okay? And then from there, and then pushing up above head. That's it. That's it. Locking out that arm. Good at the top. Good, guys. Good. That's it. That's it. Keep bum squeezed, because that's going to help fire up all the muscles in the abdominal area. Okay, and keep you stable. That's it, Louise. Good. Good, Sarah. That's it. That's it, Tony. Good. Keep going there. Get your 20 done, guys. Okay. Next up is your 9 of hearts. Okay, 9 of hearts is next. So that means you have got 9 squats. Okay. That's it, 9 squats next. Try and get as full a range of movement as you can. Okay. Good. Next up is your 6 of spades. So you've got 6 of the tricep extensions. I don't know why I said curls. So 6 tricep extensions behind the head. That's it. Good. Excellent. Next up, guys, is 2 of clubs. So that means you have got 2 kettlebell swings. That's it. Good, all through the hips. Well done. Right, next up is your 3 of spades. That means you have 3 of the tricep extensions again. Well done. Next up is 3 of hearts. That's 3 squats. Good work, gang. Right, next up is the Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds, okay? So that means you've got 14 crossover crunches on each side, so 28 total. Okay, do whatever ability you can do, okay? Whether that's just one hand reaching over the knee, whether it's fingers on head, whether it's feet up, okay? Whether it's just keeping the feet up and the whole upper body up, and you're just rotating. Good. Excellent work, guys. Well done. Next up is your King of Spades. King of Spades. So that means you've got 16 tricep extensions. That's it. Good, nice control, guys. Nice control. Lock out those elbows at the top. So again, good squeeze, okay? Next up is the 8 of hearts, okay? So that's 8 squats next up. Okay, next up's 8 of hearts, so that's 8 squats. Okay, next up is a 6 of hearts, so that's 6 squats. That was a bad mix. Good. That's it. Just focus on good quality controlled movement, feet planted, okay? Keeping those knees pushed out as you're driving up, chest out. Okay, next up after that is your Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs. So that means you have got 12 kettlebell swings. Good work, guys. Good work. That's it. Make sure you're pushing through them hips, okay? Squeezing that bum. Next up, guys, is your 7 of clubs, okay? So that's 7 more kettlebell swings for you guys, okay? Just focus on that hip movement. Focus on squeezing the bum. Good. Next up is 6 of clubs. Sorry, I didn't make that up on purpose. That's 6 kettlebell swings. I promise I did shuffle them. Okay, next up is the Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds, that's 12 crunches, crossover crunches each side. So 12 crossover crunches each side, okay? Again, focusing on whichever your ability is. If you felt the last time it was too easy, then take the next progression on, okay? Whether that's lifting your legs up, okay? or whether that's just keeping the upper body up as well as the legs up. Good. Next up, team, is a Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. That means you've got 14 squats to do. This is like a legs, bums and tums session. That's it. Good. Well done, guys. Keep those chests up. All right. Just work through that range you're comfortable in. Ideally 90 degrees. Okay, next up is your 6 of diamonds. Okay, so that's 6 crossover crunches each side. Okay, just focus on them squeezes. Get this tension in the tummy muscles before you start. And then focus on them squeezes. Good. You might as well stay on the floor, guys. Might as well stay on the floor. You've got 8 of diamonds. Okay, 8 crossover crunches each side. That's it, nice and controlled. 10 of clubs, guys. 10 of clubs means you got 10 kettlebell swings. Okay. Next up is Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades. So that means you've got 12 of the tricep extensions behind your head, okay? Or overhead tricep extension, okay? And what you want to call it. Good. Focus on the squeeze at the top. Excellent. Next up, team, is your 7 of diamonds. Next up is 7 of diamonds, okay? So that means you've got 7 crossover crunches. Good. Next up, guys, is a 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts, that's 10 squats. Excellent. Next up, guys, King of Hearts. King of Hearts, that's 16 squats. Squat kings, literally. Set, keeping chest out, okay. Focus on seating back. Driving through the flats of the feet. Next up, Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds, okay, so that's 20 crossover crunches each side, so 40 in total. Okay, if you need to start with this one, then do it, okay? It's not the end of the world. Good, that's it, really good. Focus on them squeezes, okay? You might start feeling a bit of cramp sensation going on because of the number. Okay, that's fine too. Just do your best. Right, next up after that one is Ace of hearts. 20 squats. Looks like we're getting all the big numbers out of the way. 20 squats when you're ready. Good work, guys. Good. I'm liking the effort. Just keep it going. We're doing about another 4 cards and then I'll let you have some water. Okay, or a little mini rest before we carry on. Next up is 5 of spades, 5 of spades. Okay, so it's your tricep extensions behind head. Surprised we've not had a joker yet. Oh, speak of the devil. Right, there we go. I have witchy feelings sometimes. So, got plank holds then, guys. So, plank position. So, all I want you to do is off your elbows, okay? If you can, off your toes. All right, keeping the elbows directly below your shoulders. All right, bum squeezed and holding in that position. If you can't stay off your toes, I want you to go off your knees, all right? And just hold that position nice and tight, okay? Sucking stomach towards the, in towards your spine. I'm gonna pop your timer on, so just make sure you're holding there. Okay, as soon as you're in position, just hold. Okay, the timer's on. Okay, I really want you just to focus on keeping everything tight, just keeping head in line with spine, okay? Try not to raise the head up and or let it hang down too low because that puts extra pressure on, okay? Just keep it in line with spine, looking towards the floor, keeping tummy muscles braced. If you begin to tire and you can't hold up any longer off your toes, then just drop onto your knees. Okay, just let your hips fall in gently a little bit, just to give a bit of weight loaded in there. Okay, it's not a problem. Just keep there for me. Nearly there. 5 seconds to go till we hit the minute mark. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Right, 3 cards to go, and then we're having that mini rest, okay? 3 cards to go. Okay, so next up is your King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds, which means you've now got 16 crossover crunches, okay? 16 crossover crunches on each side. Good. Focus on them squeezes, guys. Focus on them squeezes. Next up after that, you've got the Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs, which means you have got 14 kettlebell swings. 14 kettlebell swings. Excellent. Good work. Good. Pushing through the hips, squeezing that bum. Okay, so you're using that hip thrusting action just to get the kettlebell up. Okay, all the movement straight from them hips. Excellent. Next up, guys, is a 3 of diamonds. 3 of diamonds, which means you've got 3 crossover crunches each side. Okay, and then you can grab yourself a little bit of water. If you need to use a towel to wipe your face or whatever, because you probably should be getting a bit of a sweat on now. Okay, I'll just give you 30 seconds or so before we go on to the next one or next section of it. Okay, just let you grab some water if you need it. I'll just give the cards a bit of a shuffle up. Okay, right, ready to go? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, 9 of clubs, that's 9 kettlebell swings is your very first one. Okay, again, focusing on driving through the hips, okay? Using that hip action, fully lock out the hips at the top, okay? So as you drive your hips back, you come forwards and you squeeze your bum. Okay, that opens your hips up. That helps work full range of movement. Next up, guys, 4 of clubs, that's 4 kettlebell swings. Excellent. Next up, guys, is a 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds, that means 9 crossover crunches each side. Okay. Next up is your 10 of diamonds. 10 of diamonds, that's 10 crossover crunches each side. Next up is the 5 of hearts. 5 of hearts, that's 5 squats. Okay, with or without a weight, 5 squats, okay. Focus on keeping chest up, looking forwards, pushing hips back slightly, going down towards the floor, okay. Next up is your king of clubs. King of clubs, so that means you've got 16 kettlebell swings. 16 kettlebell swings. Driving and pushing through them hips. Squeezing that bum. Okay, good. Next up, guys, is your 9 of spades. 9 of spades. That's tricep extension. So 9 tricep extensions. Excellent. Good movement, guys. Good movement. Next up after that is the 8 of clubs. 8 of clubs. That's 8 kettlebell swings. Okay, next up is the 7 of spades. 7 of spades. That means you've got 7 tricep extensions. Good. Next up is the jack of hearts. Jack of hearts. 12 squats. That's 12 squats. Okay. That's it. Get through them as soon as you can. Just make sure you're focusing on your form. Good quality of movement over anything. Okay. Next up after that is your kettlebell swings. So 5 kettlebell swings. Okay. So it's 5 of clubs, 5 kettlebell swings. That's it. Focus on that hip movement, guys. Focus on the hip movement. Okay, next up, guys, is the 2 of hearts. 2 of hearts. So that's 2 squats. Next up is the 8 of spades. 8 of spades. That means you've got 8 of the tricep extensions. Good. Next up is a 4 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds. So it's 4 crossover crunches on each side. Good. Next up, guys, once you've done that one, is your 4 of spades. 4 of spades. So it's 4 tricep extensions. That's it. Focus on squeezing the back of them arms, keeping the elbows pointing towards the ceilings. Okay. Oh, next up, guys, is your joker. So that's plank again. Okay, so into plank position. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can add some shoulder taps in. So that when you're off your elbows, you can then go from your elbows, from that position there, tap, tap. So you're raising your arms slightly off the floor. Okay, tapping your shoulders. Okay, if we're in position, let's go. Keep head in line with spine, okay? Keeping belly sucked up into the spine, okay, as well. Keeping everything nice and tight. Okay, if anyone needs to drop down onto their knees, they can do at any point. Good. Keep going, guys. 10 seconds left. Okay, so we do a minute in total. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Well done. Rest there. All right, next up, guys, we're nearly there with the cards. Next up, so that's 4 of hearts, 4 squats. 4 squats. Okay, next up, guys, Queen of Spades, Queen of Spades. So that's 14 of your tricep extensions. Okay, just focusing that movement from behind the head, nice and controlled, okay? Locking that up, locking those arms out at the top, squeezing the back of the arms. You'll know what muscles are working there, okay? Next up, after that one, okay, next up is your 2 of spades, 2 of spades. So that means you got 2 more tricep extensions, okay? Sorry. You'll be getting dead arms. So next up after that is your 7 of hearts, okay? 7 squats. And then we have literally 5 cards left, guys, 5 cards. You've done fantastic so far, so let's keep it going. Next up, guys, ace of clubs, ace of clubs. So that is 20 kettlebell swings, okay? Just focus on them hips, okay? Really focus on pushing through the hips, squeezing them bums, okay? Really want you to focus on squeezing that butt. Good, well done, guys. That's really good. Well done, that's it. Brilliant work, well done. Next up, guys, is your 5 of diamonds. 5 of diamonds. Good. Okay. Next up, after that one, is your 3 of clubs. 3 of clubs, that's 3 kettlebell swings. And then we've literally got 2 cards left, guys, and then we're done. Brilliant work. Good. Next up is the 2 of diamonds. 2 of diamonds, so 2 crossover crunches each side. Okay, so 4 in total. And then we've got the final card. The final card is your 10 of spades. So 10 tricep extensions to finish. And then you've done them all. Then you can give yourself a tap on the back. And then we'll stretch off, guys. Good work. Excellent. Well done, team. Well done. Right. If you need to get some water quickly, grab some water. Okay. Now we're going to stretch off. Right. Okay, so let's bring one arm across, one arm up. Stretch the shoulders to start with. Okay, and then release off and do the other arm. And then release off. All right, let's do triceps because you've had a lot of work on them. So one hand on the back of the shoulder, one on the elbow, just hold there. Again, 10 to 15 seconds. And then switch sides and do the opposite side for me. So switch arms. Good. That's it. Nice work, guys. Well done. Okay, good. Right, from there, we will do the hamstrings first, okay? So let's do the back of the legs down here. Putting one foot forward, taking those hips backwards. Just stretching the back of the legs out. And then what I'd like you to do is then raise your toes up towards the ceiling. Stretching the calves. And then take your foot down to the floor. Okay. And then switch sides. I want you to do the opposite side. Bum backwards. And then toes up to the ceiling. Okay, and then release off. Good. From there, I want you then to grab your ankles, okay? And then I want you just to pull it towards your bum, okay? Keep it nice and upright, bum squeezed, chest out, okay? So we're getting a really good stretch down the front of the hip, around the front of the hip flexors, okay? Hold there for 10 to 15 seconds. And then I'd like you to do the same on the other leg. Okay, and then you can relax.